Okay, so welcome to Byte RSA. I hope it is an exciting episode because I thrive to make each and every video exciting because it's very hard as a, starting channel. You work hard and less views, but less depressing stuff for now. So now let's focus on the real stuff. Amazon here in South Africa. So Amazon is an e-commerce giant. I used to be interested in e-commerce and I did want a part of it, but I had to quit it for some reason because I know how to identify a good online store when I see one. And now Amazon you can't really call it an online store, it's an online shopping platform now because everything that you want is really there. And also Takealot is the South African version of Amazon. Let me put it like that, but I would like to give it its own title because it has really proven itself worthy over the years, and you can literally get everything that you need here. Especially if you're in South Africa, you can get everything that you ever need with Takealot. So Amazon coming here hasn't really changed anything because the Amazon store here in South Africa is really empty. I tried searching for few products to see if the giant of online shopping has had an impact here in South Africa, but it really doesn't. There are more things on Takealot than there are on Amazon. It's really empty and it's not really the Amazon. If you want to shop directly on the Amazon page, you'd have to ship your products here to South Africa from the US, and then if you order using the South African version, you'll find out that some products are not there. So I don't know if it's still in the infancy, they want to develop it as time goes, or I didn't understand. I thought maybe they would automatically sync in the inventory of the major Amazon and the South African one, but they really hadn't done that, and it's so empty. So now we'll be exploring the pricing between the two stores because I feel like people have said that Takealot is now scared. I mean, everywhere where I go, I see Takealot ads. It's like they're trying to push in and get more customers because in e-commerce, really, there's no loyalty. It's all about which one gives you fair pricing, fair delivery, and the return policy. If it's good, you are most likely to go with that option. But since here in South Africa, we like to say local is lekker, which means we prefer locals over international. Are people gonna support Takealot or Amazon since it's the giant? So the first thing that I did was to test out microphones because microphones, to be honest, have a special place in my heart. I don't want to lie. The first video on this channel was made over a microphone. It's this microphone that I'm using now, and so let's see. So the first thing that I did, I went to Takealot and searched for microphones, and so $1 is equals to 20 rands here in South Africa. If you want to do the maths, if maybe you're watching this video from another country, you can do the maths and calculate what's really the cost. So the Takealot wireless Laviela microphone was around 400 rands, but I couldn't find the alternative on Amazon. So as I've said, the Amazon now is currently very empty compared to Takealot. So Takealot was pretty affordable. Most of the microphones that I saw, the wireless ones, cost under less than 500 rands. So it was really cheap, and it had more options to choose from. You could choose from multiple options that you can choose. There was gaming microphones, you had wireless microphones, you had karaoke microphones, all those types, even the ones that you can use to have a professional recording studio. It had it. And then I went to the South African version of Amazon. Let me just call it the South African version of Amazon, not really the Amazon, because I don't want to seem to be caught up in defamation or something. Okay, so I went there to Amazon to check exactly the price range. So I kind of found the alternative of the first microphone, but it was not really the same thing. So this one was the Tough Love MF190 wireless vlogging streaming. So it was a wireless microphone, but the first one that I saw on Takealot was using lightning fast cable, which is the old iPhone port. And then this one uses a USB-C. So this one was 500 and the other one was around 400. So far, regardless of whether you hate or like this idea, but so far my opinion, because as I've said, I have some few knowledge about e-commerce and how a perfect online store has to look, but so far, even compared to the original Amazon.com, the one in the US. Takealot seems to be way cooler and way cleaner compared to Amazon, because the color is just not going together in my opinion. But Takealot's blue and white is very iconic and it's very nice. So I would prefer Takealot when it comes to things, by the way. So less of that. And again, so after I was done with the microphones, I had to go to much more expensive and much more vibrant options. So the next thing that I went to was iPhones. So I had to check iPhones on both the platforms, and most of the iPhones on Takealot were pre-owned. I don't know for why are we not, why is there no, like, original iPhones? Do we as South Africans buy second hands all the time? I didn't understand, but I did finally find original ones here on Takealot. So, and on average, an iPhone 11, it's still usable. You can't say an iPhone 11 is not usable. Don't try to don't do that. The iPhone 11 Pro was 2,000 more, which it was at 12,000. And then I had to go and search. I kept searching. Okay, so the iPhone 12 Pro Max was, I won't be going through every phone. I'll just be making an example. So the iPhone 12 Pro Max was with 128 gigabytes of storage, was 15,000 on Takealot, and I had to keep on searching. I wanted exclusively, I wanted to find the iPhone 15. Okay, this was the main show because it's the newly released version, the iPhone 15. And the iPhone 15 with 128 gigabytes of storage was 19,898 rands. So it was pretty reasonable. Not Pro, the iPhone 11 on the Amazon store, South Africa. It had 128 gigabytes of space. I will give you that one because it had more space, more storage, and it was selling at 18,166. So this is close to, the price is almost the same as the iPhone 15. So you rather buy an iPhone 11 on Amazon than buy an iPhone 15 on Takealot. So do the math. Is it worth it? No, just to say you bought it on Amazon. No, come on, it's not really worth it. Okay, so the iPhone 15, right, on Amazon, the iPhone 15 with 256 gigabytes of storage. So I understand that Apple will give different price ranges for additional storage, additional this, additional that, additional camera with Pro Max and this other one. So the Apple iPhone Pro Max, so that one was the plain old Apple 15. It was not the Pro Max version. So it's 30k. It's 30,000. Okay, 30,000. I don't know. Now I feel like this is a bit overpriced in my point of view, because if the iPhone 15 was 19,000 on Takealot, I don't think the Pro version would be that expensive. But I couldn't find the Pro version on Takealot, so that's a little bit sad. And then finally, I had to look for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra 5G. I had to because you just have to. And then on Takealot, with 256 gigabytes was 27,900, which is the same as 28,000. If you are in the US or some other place, you can do the maths. $1 is equals to 20 rands. So it was 28,000 South African rands, the Galaxy Samsung S24 Ultra. So let's see on the Amazon store if I could find it, because it's very hard to find things here on the Amazon store. Okay, so on the Amazon store it was 27,399. So the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, it's cheaper on the South African Amazon store, but it had only 2 left in stores. I don't know why, because the store just recently launched, but some way somehow there were only two of the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultras left. So my overall opinion on this one is that don't shop for the sake of shopping because you want to have a delivery package that's Amazon. Just go for the better price, the better delivery, and the better service. And yeah, it's just don't feel pride to support local brands, but it's much more reasonable to support local brands other than international brands. But yeah, I think for this one, I would rather stick to Takealot for this one. I don't know. Maybe as time goes, Amazon will improve on their service and will improve on their store because it's so empty. I couldn't find many things. You can go and try to view the difference between the Amazon.com and the Amazon.co.za. Even if you are outside of South Africa, you can go and check. There's a huge difference. There's a very huge difference between the two. So, okay, this is it for today. So just comment, like, and tell me which one do you prefer. Would you rather, if you are here in South Africa, if you're not here in South Africa, would you rather have Takealot or Amazon in your country? That's what I would say. So peace.